The Bible may look like a collection of random books, with over 40 different human authors, written over 1,500 years, in 3 languages, and with many genres. But it's not a random collection, it's one story. The first key to understanding Scripture is to realize that it's revealing the one story of what life is all about, told by God. In the beginning, God, Father, Son, and Spirit created everything, and it was good. But the serpent tempted Adam and Eve to disobey, and sin and death entered the world. Humanity was separated from God. But right in the middle of that tragedy, God made a promise that one of Eve's descendants would crush the serpent's head. The serpent would strike his heel, but Eve's descendant would deal the final blow, defeating sin, Satan, and death. So God's people waited. 2,000 years later, God called Abraham and promised that through his family, blessing would come to the whole earth. And so again, God's people waited. 1,000 years later, God made a promise to King David that a descendant from his line would rule as king forever. So now we can see the picture coming together. There will be a descendant of Eve who crushes the serpent, a descendant of Abraham who brings blessing to the nations, and a descendant of David who rules forever. And meanwhile, God's prophet said that this descendant would not just be any human being, but also be called Mighty God, and that he would be pierced for our transgressions. So yet again, God's people waited for the promised one. And then, hundreds of years later, came the opening line of the New Testament: Jesus Christ, the Son of David, the Son of Abraham. At the cross, Jesus, the descendant of Eve, truly man and truly God, was struck. His heel was bruised. But in that very act, he crushed the serpent's head, breaking the power of sin, Satan, and death forever, so that through him, people of all nations may be blessed. Christ rose from the dead and reigns as King forever, and his church will continue to grow and expand until he returns to make everything new. The Bible is the one unified story of how God glorifies himself in saving the world through Jesus Christ, the Lion and the Lamb.